George Albert is with us with the Lil Wagon food truck, or the Long Island Lunch food truck.
Correct.
Hi, George.
Yes.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Yes, and you're originally from Long Island.
I
Long
am.
Island.
Yes, and so you were inspired with some of the things. You said you were telling us that there were a lot of food trucks there in your area, and you decided to kind of relocate, and you came to Erie.
I did.
Yeah.
I started out with, excuse me, trying to do stuff from Long Island. It didn't exactly go over, and I fell into doing stuffed grilled cheese sandwiches.
Okay.
But you said you grew up, and food trucks were everywhere in Long Island. They're
Pretty
kind
much.
of newer here, I'd say, within the past decade, right?
Yes, yes.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here since '09.
09.
My truck started in basically 2017.
And you were one of two at that time, right?
No, at that time I would have been number 14, 15.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
But when you started to think about it, there
There
were
was
no
on-
other food trucks.
Right,
in town.
correct.
Right.
And they really exploded, a couple of years ago.
Correct.
So you decided the stuffed grilled cheese.
It fell in my lap.
Okay.
So I tried it out on everybody. They liked it.
They
So
like
now
it?
I'm always trying to find new flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight I brought the Montauk that everybody is familiar with, that's been to our truck.
Okay.
And the Bohemia, which is a pineapple habanero sauce mixed into the chicken.
Okay. So what do we have going over here?
So this is just the shaved steak for the Cajun steak that'll be on the Montauk.
Okay. And what's your Cajun spice?
So it's just typical Cajun spice. I get this from Sam's.
Yeah. And how do you, I always think what makes a good sandwich is the bread. So what do you make, what?
So I use sourdough bread.
Oh yes. Now you're talking.
Okay.
So, and it seems to be very popular.
Yeah.
I've tried many variations of it. I used to use the fresh baked, which was very large, which also incorporated me putting 4 slices of cheese on the bread because it was so big that the cheese wouldn't even
Sure.
cover the bread.
Yeah.
I've scaled back and use a little bit smaller bread because it's a little cheaper and it lasts a little longer.
Yeah. What do you like about having a food truck?
The people. It's awesome to have the accolades that come back from my customers that tell me how wonderful they thought their food was.
How do you know where you're going to park for the day?
Most of the time we get requested.
Okay.
So I do a lot of different lunches for different places, breweries.
Businesses.
Correct.
So you go to parking lots, etc.
Yes. Yes.
And I saw on your Facebook page, which is very active and you keep up to date on where and when you're going to be, that it's been a hot couple of weeks for you guys.
Yes. Yes. It gets a little warm in there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the big joke is how come you don't have air conditioning?
Are you in there by yourself, or do you have help?
So I usually have help. I do mainly the cooking. I have somebody else running the window or prepping stuff for me, and vice versa. Sometimes somebody will have to step on the grill because something goes wrong and it's got to be taken care of.
Yeah.
So.
And we're kind of winding down summer here. Does that mean your season's kind of coming to a close?
So for the most part, I run year round. I actually travel in the wintertime to different local areas. I don't go to Florida. But yeah, there's certain places that I can do in the wintertime, and it all, again, depends on weather. If
Yeah.
the snow is too much, then, because if it's 3 feet of snow, I literally have to get on top of the truck and shovel it off.
Who wants to do that?
No.
So when we come back at the end of the hour, we're going to try the Montauk, and what was this again?
The Bohemia.
Bohemia.
Yeah, these are all named, all the sandwiches are named after places on Long Island.
On Long Island.
And what else do you have on the menu? What other nods to Long Island?
Well, so as far as the names go, there's the South Hold, the Great Neck, the Port Jeff, which is a gyro flavored sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
Garden City, I have a veggie sandwich for people who don't want to eat meat. We also do a veggie wrap for them. We also carry gluten-free bread and wraps.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're starting to run out of time here. We're going to come back, so you have everything all whipped up, and we can't wait to try it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, George.
Thanks, George.
When
Thank
we
you.
come back.